Hello, my loves. It's Britt, and I am just in a super chill mood right now. Just been doing Reiki and setting the intention that all of you who hop on here receive Reiki as well. And I wanted to talk about something that is super important, super simple, but so common. Okay? So, in the manifestation of your soulmate life, you cannot receive your dreams like at the highest level if you're not being your true soul self. Okay? And this can happen in a variety of ways where, like, little bits, like bit by bit, you're not allowing yourself to be your real self. And say hi to me, you guys, when you pop on here. And if you're watching on the replay, comment hashtag replay and let me know where you're tuning in from. And actually, I'm gonna just drop a comment with the link to my latest program, the Soulmate Frequency. I am so excited about this course, and I'm so excited about all of you babes that have already signed up for the course. This is my 5-week online course to manifest your soulmate and soulmate life. I'm just putting the link in the comment right now. There are 3 days left to get in this course at early bird pricing, which is like super low, and there's also even a payment plan option available as well. I see there's 7 of you on here, and the only person that said hi is my dad. Hello, Dad. Say hi to me, you guys. Can you do a pinned comment on Facebook these days? I don't know how this... I haven't done this comment thing for a while, but I want you guys to all see this sales page. It's super pretty. It's pink, and yeah, just reading through it is just gonna heal you. So I want to talk about this. This is such an important key thing that I learned. So I want you to take a few breaths right now and get calm and ask yourself, like, who am I really at a soul level? Okay? Baby bump is good. Getting big. My baby's getting big. Hey, Astral, what's up, girl? So I want you to take a few deep breaths here and just get calm and ask yourself, who am I really at a soul level? Okay? Like, who is the real me? Okay? And you might want to close your eyes as you ask yourself these powerful questions. Maybe put your hand on your heart and just ask yourself, like, who am I really at a soul level? Okay? And then, second question, I want you to ask yourself, in what ways am I not allowing myself to be my true self right now? Okay? So you can close your eyes again. Ask yourself that. In what ways am I not allowing myself to be my real soul self? I love you too. Okay? And maybe you'll get an image. Maybe you'll get, some words like, and you'll notice the ways that you're not allowing yourself to be yourself. Okay? Hi, Winnie. And the reason why this is so important is because if we want to manifest our soulmate life or our dream life, we want to manifest our soulmate, if we're not being our true soul self, we are literally pushing away all of the good of the world, okay? And all of our heart's true desires, okay? And here's why. So you came to this planet with a soul essence, okay? You came to this planet like radiating in joy, and you intended to be in joy and be in love and be in high vibrations. Maybe not everybody, but you here watching this, I'm assuming you're one of us, light beings on this planet. So you came to this planet with a specific soul frequency. And when you're not allowing yourself to be who you really are, all of the things that are meant for you can't reach you. Some of them can. Like, I'm not saying you're not gonna let in anything good, and like you'll probably let in like little bunches and bits of good here and there, but it will never feel like you're really living the fullness of your dream life that you intended, right? Like, can anyone relate where it's like you have these little bits of good, right? Like, you have these like blessings in your life, but a part of you knows that it could just be so much more, right? Like, or the relationships in your life too. Like, let's talk about soulmates. Like, you have maybe some good bits of relationships here and there. You have some good people in your life, like some good men, and you've had like some, you know, semi-decent good relationships, but you just know that it could be so much better, right? Like, can anyone relate to that feeling? Or maybe even just thinking of yourself, right? Like, maybe you know you're like a really good person and everything, and you're obviously like just like you know that you're good deep down, but you know that you could be so much better, right? And the reason why you feel like this, where you feel like you're just getting little bits of your dream, right? Like, you're not getting quite the full dream, is because you're not allowing yourself to be your full self, okay? And you might think that you are, but there's little ways in which you're holding yourself back, and it's all to do with the vibration that you're emitting. Like, so you might be doing all the things that you think you require to do in order to be yourself, but you're not really embodying them, right? Like, I want to start giving some examples of this. So, like, maybe you know deep down at a soul level that you're actually a really confident, badass, boss babe chick, right? But hey, Barb, you're only allowing yourself to be like, you know, 60% of that, right? Like, maybe you're holding back. Maybe you're not speaking your full truth, right? Maybe in relationships, you're still holding back out of fear and you're not quite being your full real self. Or it could show up in ways like this, where I've had it show up like this, where you know that actually at a soul level, you're a really fit chick, but you're not going to the gym as much as you'd like, right? Or like just little things like this, you can be sabotaging yourself and not allowing yourself to be your full real self. And so life can't show up for you in the way that it's meant to, okay? So Winnie says, it's like I think a lot people are allowing other people to define them, like their parents or loved ones or even their religion. Yes. Okay. Winnie's hit it right on the head with this. So many of us aren't being our true real self because we've let someone else decide who that is, and not our true like heart and soul. And actually, shit, that is such a good point, Winnie. Like, a lot of people do that, okay? And probably most of us on this video have done that at some point, right? Like, where you have like a parent who, you know, they could be well-intended, right? And usually I would assume they are, but they tell you who you are and you allow yourself to be that instead of who you actually are, right? Or it could be related to like career, where like you have a parent think like, well, I think you should do this, like in the case of a family business, right? Like where you have a parent who thinks that this is the right path for you, okay? When maybe your soul had other intentions, okay? Or even a partner too. Like, you could have a partner who thinks you should, you know, be more quieter and more toned down and stuff like that. Oh, hey, Maddie. We've got Barb and Maddie on here. My one-on-one clients. Love you, girls. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm over that phase too, Winnie. Hey, Bob. What is up? So is this all making sense so far, you guys? Like, there's many subtle ways that we can be denying our soul expression. And I'm not saying that it's going to take like 100 years to fix this. Actually, this can be fixed and solved in like a moment, okay? And that's why we have moments of exhilaration and bliss and manifesting like miracles in our lives. But sometimes we can't sustain that energy because we fluctuate in and out of being our soul self, okay? For whatever reason. Usually it's insecurity or fear. Like, our soul is so light and beautiful, you guys, that like sometimes we can be afraid that if we actually be our true soul self in all its radiance and light, that everybody is just going to be like, what the fuck was that? Like, what, like, who are you? Like, actually, maybe I don't even like you. Maybe I'm kind of afraid of you. Maybe I want you to stay that way the hell fuck over there, right? Because it's just so overpowering, especially when the people around us are living from like a dim light version of themselves, right? Like a toned down, watered down version of themselves. So a lot of the times, like, we know at a soul level that we are meant to be this huge, you know, radiant, beautiful energy, but we're scared that if we really be who we are, like we really be like the energy of our soul and allow our soul expression, everybody's just gonna ditch us. And you know what? The most common human fear ever is that I'm gonna be alone, right? And so if being our true, real, shiny self means that we're gonna be ditched and we're gonna be left alone, we might decide, not from our soul self, but from our human ego fear mind, we might decide that it's not worth it, right? Because we so want to be loved. But here's the thing, you'll never truly be loved in the way that you want to be loved until you're being your real self. So it's kind of a contradiction. The human ego mind thinks like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be my real self because it'll be too scary, right? And people will ditch me. But you'll never really have that fullness of love and that fullness of life that you so desire if you're not being your real self, right? Which is why I had to come on this video and say, like, to call in your soulmate life, you gotta be the real you, the soul level you, okay? And the soul level you is not bound by fears, anxieties, insecurities. Like, the soul level you lives in a state of deep and profound peace, okay? And like, the soul level you doesn't ever question this shit either. Like, at a soul level, you know what's meant for you. You know your dreams are real. You know that you're actually awesome as fuck and you're meant for all of the good that you desire at the soul level. You know that, okay? And how do you get into that soul level you more? You get calm, okay? Which is why I always have hypnosis in my programs, because like, I'm a hypnotherapist, and I swear the whole reason I did that freaking hypnotherapist course was so that in my group programs, I can give you guys the hypnosis, because that's the shit that's gonna really get in your subconscious mind and heal you, okay? And like, committing to do a practice of something like that to really change those beliefs at a subconscious level and come into who you really are, okay? So calmness, even if you don't even go into like full hypnosis, just getting calm, and when you're in that calm, receptive state, being who you really are is gonna change your life if you do that consistently, okay? So anyways, yeah, I'm really excited about the Soulmate Frequency online course. I posted the link in the comments. I was trying to pin the comment, but can you even do that anymore? I haven't put anything in the comments in a while. I don't know, maybe you can't. But there is a comment there. If you scroll up, you can sign up for the Soulmate Frequency. Early bird pricing is super low cost as fuck for a 5-week program like this that's gonna contain so much. You get 4 live trainings with me, okay, that are gonna be deep and soul healing, soul connecting. And then you actually get one, this is something I've never done actually before, you get one live like mastermind call with me, which is exciting. So you get to be coached live with me. And it's a 5-week course. You get like coaching support in the group and 3 new hypnosises from me that are gonna be all about getting into the frequency of manifesting your soulmate and your soulmate life. But it's gonna go so beyond like normal like love coach dating advice stuff. Like, this is a course to tap into who you really are at the soul level, that version of you where you actually once we get to this place that I'm gonna take you with the meditations that we do in the live trainings, with the hypnosises that I give you, hypnosises I still don't know which one it is. With all this work that we're doing, you're gonna get to this place where you are actually just so freaking calm that you don't care if he ever shows up, your soulmate, or she. Or you don't care if the money ever shows up, right? Maybe you're trying to manifest like a fuck ton shitload of money. You're gonna get to this place where you're just like, I am it already. I am one with it. And actually, you won't seek it anymore. You'll just feel like you are it. Like that is the state of soul I'm gonna take you in this program. And then from that state of soul, that's when the stuff manifests really fast, right? That's when you're gonna get into the relationships where things happen really fast that you desire, right? This is how true manifestation works. It's being one with that you seek. And recognizing that what you seek is seeking you, meaning that your desires are divine and all of the whole universe benefits from you having what you desire. And it's no different, like this is an Abraham Hicks quote, like manifesting a castle is no different than manifesting a button, okay? So it's like all these things that we're making such a big deal in our head, like whether it be like success or the love stuff, really, it's just as easy to manifest that stuff, you guys, as it is to manifest like someone paying for your coffee or like, you know, seeing a bird or something in the sky. Like this shit it can be easy, but it's only going to be easy when you come into the energy of your soul and then allow yourself to be the energy of your soul consistently, okay? So that's the transformation I want to take you through in this course. There is a VIP option as well where you get to work with me one-on-one. This will probably be the last time I run a course just for a little while because I'm going to be popping out a baby after the 5 weeks are over. I actually moved up the course start date a little bit because in case the baby like comes early. So get at this while you can. But there's definitely going to be other courses after baby comes, but I don't know how long it's going to take me to get in the flow of everything, you know, breastfeeding, feeding baby, giving birth to baby. So this is like why I'm so excited for this course too, is because it's the last course that I'm going to run with baby in my tummy, which is powerful in itself because I feel like he's like a Buddha baby. Like he kind of like, he's made me so deeper in my spiritual connection. So I'm just, yeah, I'm so blessed. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm just reading the comments here. Winnie said, funny going out with a younger guy now and he's like a mirror of me when I was his age. Such a soulmate relationship this one is. I love that you're seeing that. All relationships are mirrors, but it is true that sometimes we'll meet with people who are mirrors of like a previous version of ourselves. And sometimes that's so we can like forgive our past selves. Because like at a soul level, from a soul perspective, time isn't really a thing. And so all of these versions of ourselves are existing at once. And so sometimes we meet with people who are like past versions of ourselves so that we can forgive ourselves and love ourselves more, which is beautiful and blessed, and just be grateful for that. Winnie says, and to think I haven't even signed up yet for the course. That reminds me. Yeah, girl, get in there. Early bird pricing for 3 more days. Aw, thank you so much, Winnie. Always love your vibe. Love to see you on my lives. All the good people are here tonight. No offense if you're one of the good people and you didn't happen to be here live. But there's a lot of good people here. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say, you guys. Check out the link for Soulmate Frequency if you're feeling called. Message me if you have any other questions about it. There are 3 days left for early bird pricing. The course will start on March 9th and it'll run for 5 weeks. And it's gonna be super fun, super jam-packed with like life-changing content that's gonna really get you into who you really are at a soul level with the meditations and the soul connecting we're gonna be doing. But like getting you there so that you can actually manifest like all of the goodness, right? Like I don't want you to feel like anymore you're just manifesting little chunks and bits and pieces anymore. I want you to live the fullness of life that you came here to live. So, love you guys. We'll talk soon. Sending you so much healing, Reiki, and joy vibes. And remember, you came for the joy of living. Bye.